Hello, and welcome to the Pandora Monthly News Service. Here, in our third installment, we take a look at what happened in the month of January YC 124. Our monthly faction warfare campaign, Arm Your Weapons, continues as a campaign for each of the 4 Empire factions. As mentioned in our previous news report, this monthly campaign was modified for January onwards to reward the top 3 for each faction. The top capsuleers for each faction throughout January are as follows. For the Amarr, First Commander Riker came in first with a 500 million ISK reward. ETYMON came second with a 300 million ISK reward, and CDLOON came third with a 200 million ISK reward. For the Caldari, Rush ALDERONE came in first with a 500 million ISK reward. ASUL came second with a 300 million ISK reward, and HENRIK SUZAKU came third with a 200 million ISK reward. ASUL failed to claim their reward in time. For the Minmatar and Gallente factions for this campaign, we have an agreement in place with Shifting Suns Industries to supply a ship, with a fitting of choice up to the value of the top 3 placing reward, including delivery. For the Minmatar 40 Winks came in first with a 500 million ISK ship and fit reward. Pol Maxleave came second with a 300 million ISK ship and fit reward, and Harkin Thorson came third with a 200 million ISK ship and fit reward. For the Gallente, Alexander Cardew came in first with a 500 million ISK ship and fit reward. January Merkeys came second with a 300 million ISK ship and fit reward, and Kuruk Arnuk came third with a 200 million ISK ship and fit reward. Both January and Kuruk failed to claim their rewards in time. The top 3 Gallente capsuleers all represent ALDERONE Robotics, one of the older corporations of the Gallente militia. It was during the middle phases of this campaign that ALDERONE Robotics had their own objectives in mind. Gerard Vineyard launched the Siege of Deven on the 18th of January, a campaign aimed at hitting the Caldari militia hard, forcing them back and out of essence. We asked Gerard what the purpose of the campaign was and the outcome.
ALDERONE Robotics and the Gallente militia as a whole have been fighting over Placid for quite some time, and ALDER leadership wanted to pull back closer to our home in fleet and try to instigate fights in nearby systems to draw Caldari militia attention away from Placid.
We asked Gerard what resistance they encountered from Caldari forces during this campaign.
Caldari militia members fortified Deven, and at the conclusion of the campaign they were able to deplex the system to stable. While this is not an ideal outcome, it did free up pressure on other Gallente militia corporations throughout the rest of the war zone.
And finally, we asked details on the fleet commanders that were involved in this campaign.
Our fleets were less successful at getting kills than our solo pilots due to the retreat tactics used by the Caldari militia. When any of our fleets would be present in a complex, the squid would scatter away throughout the system or turtle back to the station, so I'm not sure it makes sense to credit any specific fleet commanders. But Alexander Cardew was very successful during this campaign as a solo pilot.
And it was in fact Alexander Cardew who came out on top, claiming the top reward for this campaign. This was followed by Kuruk Arnuk in second and Elikon Amerton in third. This campaign rewarded all pilots of ALDERONE Robotics for kills throughout its running time. However, due to this campaign being behind closed doors and only available to ALDERONE Robotics capsuleers, 2 attempts to hack into its details were made, both of which failed. Spacelane Patrol relaunched on the 22nd of January, focused on engaging pirates along the Jita trade lanes. At the time of this news release, this campaign is ongoing and the results will feature in our February news release. We can confirm that this campaign will run for 2 weeks every 4 weeks. At the time of this release, Rick Pahine leads in first place with 70 pirate kills, followed by Eli Stasarik with 45. Puppet Master Nari follows close behind with 43 kills. This concludes Evepandora Insider News for January YC 124. We will be back in early March with coverage for February campaigns, news and events. If you have news and events you'd like to see included, make sure to get in touch. Join our Discord channel for automated reward notifications on campaigns you have been involved in and automated faction war system control changes using our exclusive Evepandora bot. See you next month.